Ladies and gentlemen, we invite to watch the English news broadcast on the Central television channel of Đồng Nai Province. Chairing the first sections of the National Steering Committee on Semiconductor Industry Development, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính, who also heads of the committee, emphasized the need to develop referential mechanisms and policy to boost the semiconductor industry. Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính highlighted global trends like digital transformation, green transitions, and development of circular, smart, and knowledge-based sharing and nighttime economies. He stressed the need for Vietnam to align with these trends, accurately assess situations, and implement timely, effective policies under the motto, keeping up, advancing together, and surpassing. He emphasized achieving Vietnam's centennial goal through breakthrough in economic growth, which would boost GDP, per capita income, labor productivity, and living standards while elevating national stature. Alongside traditional growth drivers like investment, exports, and consumption, new drivers, particularly digital transformation, must be prioritized as a revolutionary force reshaping history and global order. The Prime Minister urged the swift execution of the Vietnam Semiconductor Industry Development Strategy to 2030, Vision to 2050, taking advantage of favorable conditions. He called for decisive, focused efforts to turn opportunities into concrete outcomes, ensuring timely and effective task completion to drive transformation. According to Đồng Nai's Department of Planning and Investment, the province economy will significantly improve in 2024. The gross regional domestic product GRDP exceeded 260.22 trillion VND, up 8.02% year-on-year, with per capita GRDP estimated at over 140 million VND. State budget revenue is projected at 61.723 trillion VND, 110% of the estimate and 106% of last year's figure, while local budget expenditure reached over 27.42 trillion VND, 96% of the annual estimate and 101% of the previous year. Industrial production has recovered and growth, with the industrial production index estimated to increase by 8.21% year-on-year. The agriculture, forestry, and fishery production value for 2024 is estimated at 50.552 trillion VND, a 3.53% increase compared to last year. On December 14, Hoa Mỹ Đồng Nai Hospital hosted the 5th Expanded Scientific and Technical Conference for 2024. The hospital's biennial event fosters knowledge exchange among healthcare professionals and honors innovation and learning in healthcare. This year, over 100 participants, including doctors and surgeons, attended. Of 15 submitted research reports, 10 were approved by the hospital's Scientific and Technical Council and presented, covering fields like internal medicine, surgeries, orthopedics, ENT, and patient care. Highlights included updates on Helicobacter pylori treatment, advancements in total knee replacement surgery, early antibiotic transition in pneumonia patients, and laser endoscopic surgery for benign prostatic hyperplasia at Hồng Mỹ Ito Hospital. These studies address clinical challenges and offer practical benefits for patients. On December 15, the United Kingdom officially became the 12th Comprehensive and Progressive Agreement for Trans-Pacific Partnership member. This marked part of the UK efforts to strengthen ties with the region and build global trade links post-Brexit. The UK, which announced its intention to join Comprehensive and Progressive Agreement for Trans-Pacific Partnerships last year, officially became part of the trade bloc today. This marks its largest trade deal since leaving the EU, allowing it to adopt Comprehensive and Progressive Agreement for Trans-Pacific Partnership trade rules and reduce tariffs with 8 of the 11 member countries, including Brunei, Chile, Japan, Malaysia, New Zealand, Peru, Peru, Singapore, and Vietnam. For Australia, the agreement takes effect on December 24th, while it will come into force for Canada and Mexico 60 days after ratification, notably joining comprehensive and progressive agreement for Trans-Pacific Partnership represents the UK's first free trade agreements with Malaysia and Brunei. Following the South Korean National Assembly approval of the impeachment motion against President Yoon, the country's diplomatic officials held meetings with representatives from the key partners, including the United States and Japan. On December 14, South Korean Foreign Minister Kyo Tae-yoon met with the U.S. Ambassador to South Korea, Philip Goldberg. According to the South Korea Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Kyo emphasized that the country's foreign and security policies, firmly anchored in its alliance with the U.S., remain unchanged under interim leadership. Both sides agreed to maintain close exchanges to further strengthen the alliance. The same day, First Vice Foreign Minister Kim Hong-kyun met with the Japanese ambassador to Seoul, Koichi Mizushima, to explain the situation surrounding the impeachment vote against President Yoon. Kim reassures that South Korea's policy towards Japan remains consistent and that government will continue efforts to enhance bilateral relations. The two sides also committed to close cooperation bilaterally and trilaterally with the U.S., their shared ally. Thank you for watching the English News broadcast on Dong Nai Province Central Television Channel. Goodbye, see you next time.